The students will wear these bracelets during the ceremony, and they plan to decorate that student's chair with this cap and gown as well.
And Decision 2025 polls are now open in the New Jersey primary election for governor. All 80 seats in the New Jersey General Assembly are also up for re-election. Today, New York's Jen Maxfield's in West New York with more on all the races as voters head to the polls.
You ready to get
A
up?
total of 11 candidates are running in today's primary election to replace Governor Phil Murphy as governor. He can't run again due to term limits, and New Jersey is one of just 2 states in the country with a gubernatorial election this year. So it's in part as a referendum on Trump's agenda and performance. Here in New Jersey, between early voting and mail-in ballots, more than 400,000 people have already voted. The state has a large number of unaffiliated voters not registered in either party, and it's important to know that independents can choose to vote in either party's primary today and will then be registered with that party. New Jersey has more registered Democrats, and that primary is a crowded field with 6 candidates and no incumbent.
It definitely is going to break down Democratic voters into factions because they're looking at 6 different candidates that they're choosing from. There's a much more clear front runner on the Republican side than we see on the Democratic side.
You ready to get up now?
Among the Republicans, Jack Ciattarelli has emerged as the front runner. He was endorsed by President Trump, and he has name recognition, having come within 3 points of unseating Governor Murphy in the 2021 election. Also seeking the Republican nomination are State Senator John Bramnick, former Inglewood Mayor Mario Kranjec, talk show radio host Bill Spadilla, and general contractor Justin Barbera. The polls in New Jersey opened at 6 a.m. We're here at West New York Middle School, where the poll workers are ready to help people until 8 p.m. tonight when those polls close. In addition to the gubernatorial primary, all 80 seats in New Jersey's General Assembly are up for primary this June as well. The general election, of course, in November. In West New York, New Jersey, I'm Jen Maxfield for Today in New York. Well, today the jury is expected to resume deliberations for a 4th day in Harvey Weinstein's sex crimes retrial. Yesterday around 4 p.m., the jury requested to leave for the day, quote, since we're making good progress. The judge and attorneys are currently speaking privately with juror number 1, who reportedly told the court there's something going on in the jury room. The disgraced movie mogul was originally found guilty in 2020 of rape and sexual assault against 2 women. That conviction was later overturned and led to this retrial. Well, today, lawyers for Sean Diddy Combs are set to cross-examine his ex-girlfriend, who's been identified simply as Jane. On Monday, Jane testified Combs made her participate in drug-fueled sex parties. She also said Combs threatened to release sex tapes of her and show them to her child's father. She also said she fainted when she read the lawsuit filed against Combs by Cassie Ventura. She says it felt like she was reading about her own trauma. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all charges. And today, a Long Island businessman accused in a murder-for-hire plot is expected in court.
Prosecutors say he hired a man to kill a rival in the construction industry, would sue him for millions of dollars. The Nassau DA says Navdeep Singh of Dix Hills went as far as to take photos of the victim's home and vehicle and send them to the would-be hitman. Who say he offered the hitman $100,000 and 10 acres of land in India.
I'll be back at the food, all right?
Singh allegedly wanted the man kidnapped, taken out of state. He wanted him dismembered.
Body will rise and stay at City Hall ahead of his funeral.
Plus, the countdown for FIFA World Cup underway. As you can get in on all the soccer action.
New York City well represented at last night's BET Awards. The big
Too hot?
as the show honored the legendary 106 and Park.
She might cool
You're
down.
making your way onto the roads right now. We've got some unexpected construction here. Route 18 northbound. 2 lanes are closed off over by West Ferris Street. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to let you know what other closures are going to affect your commute around town. Here's a live look outside right now onto the Hamilton Bridge. We're watching Today in New York.
It's good?
Hey,
Good?
who's excited to work around the clock?
Yeah, I do this
And
thing.
do
I get
way
to
too
work.
much managing migraine.
No.
is the most important war because it comes.
That's how we do every day. Morning, midday, 8 o'clock at night. Then I take a little rest and chill, and then check him out at 11 o'clock. And then I make sure he stay flat at 11 o'clock because he don't feel comfortable up. And he be like a little, like a crab on his back in the bed. You know what I'm saying? All right? Huh? Yeah. All right. Thank you, man. Take care, bro. We're gonna make it to Eastern Parkway. Then we're gonna go back down to Franklin. From Bedford all the way up to Eastern Parkway on the regular. We get our exercise. Well, I get my exercise. Pushing you. Well, you just observe. Gotta get it in now, man. Gotta get the summer in now because when winter comes, you don't even want to go outside. Spring, don't want to go outside. Summer, you want to go outside. Well, you really don't even want to go outside. I keep asking you, you don't want to go nowhere. But you got to come out and get fresh air, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Got to go get some fresh air, man. We'll sit outside in the front a little bit. Today is a little cool, but you'll be all right. I'm going a little faster, a little faster. Come home from the 9 to 5. Get them out the bed. But before I get out the bed, you gotta change them, right? Send them up in the wheelchair. Pick them up, put them in the wheelchair. Go upstairs, see if food is done. Come back downstairs. Keep your feet on that, all right? You got your feet on there? His feet here, man. Keep it up there, man. Let me see you. You profiling, man? You profiling? Okay. Come on, let's go. Feed him. Now that he's getting older, you know, his appetite is still kind of there, but it takes like an hour for me to eat a hot dog, yo. Like an hour to eat a hot dog. Can't put him back in the bed right away because he'll throw up like a baby. So you gotta keep him up for a minute, about 10 minutes, sit there with him and chill. You know what I'm saying? And as he gets older, it's taking for him. I can't depend on him to eat anything no more by himself. He falls asleep on himself. You know, I gotta feed him. I gotta spoon feed him his oatmeal. If I don't, I learn very quickly that I come back, you know, drop wifey to the train station, come back, he's still sitting there sleeping without even eating the oatmeal. So I gotta feed him now. As he gets older, once a man, twice a child. Just goes right back to, you know, this situation, you know what I'm saying? Where I got my two sons, but my mother's son, he's a little busy at work. And he's about to bring a new one into the world. So he's kind of busy. And the other one, he goes to work. 19, he works. And he helps me a lot, you know what I'm saying? So now that's a good thing. But then this guy don't want him to change him. So it goes back to me changing him. So It is what it is, yo. You know? That's how it is. You gotta roll with the punches. And honestly, he ain't have a good diet. You know, he never had a good diet growing up. So it took a toll on him. You know, he's schizophrenic. One of the things he used to like to eat was one of the things one of the things he used to like to eat was potato chips and half a chicken fried rice and egg foo young and a liter of soda. And it takes a toll on you, you know? It might be all dandy in the beginning, but when you get older, everything takes a toll. Everything takes a toll. That's one thing about a savings bank in life. Whatever you do in your young age, oh, it's saving, it's depositing. Your bank might not be full of money, but all those injuries you had when you was young, all that bad diet, it creeps back up on you when you get older, yo. You know? Like, I'm 52, so I got injured recently. As you can see, my nail, it's growing back now. I don't know how these shades, got my recording shades on. Bust my nail up, bust my knee up. I couldn't work out for at least 2 weeks, you know, because if I start jump roping, I don't want it to flare up again. But I've been watching my diet though, so ain't like I fall off or nothing, but when you get at that age, injuries take a toll too, so exercise can break you, it can make you or it can break you. That's why I see all those dudes in the gym back in the days, squatting 4 plates, 3 plates. I did it, but I knew it was a time for me to stop because where I was gonna go with all that? Nowhere. So the dudes in my age now, I see them limping, back brace. The gym could make you and it could break you. Too much gym, too much working out, stress oxidation. See what I'm saying? So at my age, even if I injure myself, I get to heal kind of really quickly. So it took me like a week to heal, but I still feel like my knee is kind of still inflamed, so I'm not gonna jump rope. I'm not gonna do the step machine. I'm just gonna let it heal all the way. So Pops here, since he's you know, sometimes we give him hot dogs, you know, and stuff like that, but he gets good food, you know. My wife cooked for him. He gets real good food. Today's Friday, so he likes Franks, so we said let's give him some Franks. But his appetite is there, but he can't eat as much or he'll throw up. So I gotta minimize how much he eats, keep him sitting up. You know, he falls asleep chewing. He falls asleep chewing. So now I gotta wake him up and sit there. Before I used to be able to go upstairs, eat my food, come back down, his food was finished. I said, oh, okay, good. Take the plate up, let him watch a movie, put him back in the bed, you know. And he's heavy top, dead weight heavy top. I mean, dead weight heavy top. So muscle atrophy, you know, his schizophrenic is someone, you know, back in the day he used to walk a lot, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. And I'm learning. You know, I'm at 50, he's at 80. So I'm checking out the vibes and stuff, and I'm like, man, at this age, 80, I see a lot of people at 80 moving around doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So I work out, but I don't work out the way I used to. And recovery at an older age is a big deal. Real big deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, enjoy life. Have your time. Have good people around you. Have fun. Remember, the war is against yourself and everything. Eating, splurging, lusting, gambling, using drugs. You know, if you could balance out, you could balance out. Some people can cope and be multitask and do two things at a time, but it takes a toll on you. It creeps up on you. It creeps up on you like a thief in the night, dog. So as I'm getting older, you know, I don't have a lot of people in my life, and I like it that way. I like it that way, man. And as I get older, I start to minus a lot of people in my life, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Hey, look at that. It's cold, right? Don't worry, we put this back on you. It's cold, right? Move your hands. Move your hands. Move your hands. It's cold out there, right? So, we're almost home. So, hold that up so it won't fall again. Hold that up. You like to keep your hands up? Hold it up so it won't fall again. So, the less people in my life, the less drama, the less power trips, you know what I'm saying? The less power trips, you know. Because people could be assets in your life and people could be liabilities. And I ain't got time for the mind manipulation. Too old and I know the games. Too old and I know the games out here, man. So I ain't got time for the bullshit. As you get with my program is real simple. If my program is too boring, you must step and go your way. Because as you get older, you need to be stress-free. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be stress-free. Anybody stressing you about how you treating them and how they acting, man, go ahead. Find your worth somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody that could help you with your mental being, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Humans are fucking distractions, dog. They are some fucking distractions. I don't care if it's pussy, I don't care if it's money. If it's tagged onto some fucking foolishness, kill that fucking noise and back the fuck away from me, yo. Word up. Because at the end of the day, there's a couple things I need in my life right now. Money to pay my bills and stabilize my situation. An orgasm. And peace of mind. And whatever order it is. That's all I need is peace of mind, yo. And if I can't get peace of mind, my dick ain't getting hard. And if I got people arguing with me and fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense because there's only 3 things in life you need as you get older. And after you get around certain 80 and your shit can't get up no more, other things matter. And one thing I ain't trying to matter is my health. Because my health is my wealth. And I'm seeing that right now with him. As he gets older and he didn't do what he was supposed to do when he was younger. See, I work out since I was 19. All right, so I set the foundation. So now it's up to me to maintain. I don't need to go 4 or 5 plates squatting and shit. I don't need to be doing 3 plates. I mean, I could do it, you know. But joints and ligaments and tendons is a whole different story. You at a certain age, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for laying up in the bed because I'm too damn sore, hungry. Can't sit on the toilet. Can't sit on the damn toilet because I squat too much. Nah, man, fuck all that shit, man. Just give me a jump rope, a step machine, a reflex ball, you know. Sometimes I might chuck the weights a little bit here and there. Might do 2 plates here and there, 225 for 10, you know. But like I said, that dense weight is weight. You know what I'm saying? Little pretty little baby. Yeah. Weight is weight. Out of his dense weight, dense muscle, or fat. Shit is all cosmetic though, you know? So, it could be good cosmetic or bad cosmetic. Doesn't matter. It's how you feel inside. You know? That dense weight, boy. That dense muscle. I noticed when I stopped doing so much heavy weight, my muscles wasn't so dense. I could just do some push-ups. I don't do dips too much because my back and my arms, my triceps get too damn big. So sometimes I try to lose muscle. You know what I'm saying? So I could be a little bit more quick and faster. You know what I'm saying? Dense muscle. You know, when you chuck those weights, your muscles get more denser and heavier. So you do some push-up, your body could deal with your own body mass index. You know what I'm saying? Even if you add weight to your push-ups, that still make your muscles dense. You know what I'm saying? I know when I lost some of that muscle, I was able to do a little bit more muscle ups. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I'm just watching him. This is my genetics. I'm watching him, you know, so I could know how far I could go. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Everything good? All right. All right. Everything good?
Good.
Yeah, man. Good. Let's get into the air. All right, man. Y'all doing something at the bike this year?
Yeah.
All right. I'll check you without no bike. No more motorcycle for me, man.
I thought about still give me a Harley, bro.
Yeah, I think about it. Yeah, but those race bikes, they just put something into me where I want to go fast and stupid. So, them days, man. I hear you, man. All right, later. Yeah, I used to ride Yamaha. I stopped in 2008 with that shit. Never broke nothing, but I fell a lot of times doing stupid shit. Yeah. Yeah, we home now. We almost there. We almost there, man. I don't care if anybody know where the fuck I live. Fuck them. Shit. Who that? Oh. My block be popping, yo. My block be popping. So if anybody want to check me, you could check me. I don't care. I'm an old motherfucking man. I talk what I gotta talk. If you don't like it, fuck you. That's the way it is, you know? Alright, man. About to get up in this house, yo. Hold on. Look at them flowers, yo. You like those flowers? You like those flowers? Look nice, right? Yeah, it look nice. You ready to go in the house or you want to sit outside for a bit? You ready to go in the house? Let's see. You ain't got no yampy in your eye? Open your eye. Oh, Lord. All right, man. We going in the house, man. I got to go eat. Definitely got to go eat. This is the most exciting part right here. This is the most exciting part. Keep your feet in, man. Keep your feet all the way. Keep your feet in, bro. Keep it wide. Yeah, this is the most exciting part, man. This shit comes in an angle. I gotta get all the way to the side here. Are you ready? Boom, boom. There you go. Boom. That's right. Keep your elbows in. Keep your elbows in. All right.
By Sunday morning, showers, but not the sort of steady rain we're going to see on Saturday. If you've got a tea time or something down the Jersey Shore, it's not looking great early, but the Hudson Valley's looking all right. North Jersey's looking okay. Connecticut looks all right. It's 11 o'clock. And then into the afternoon, I think we might even squeeze out a little bit of sunshine. Both days are cool. We're not even getting 70 degrees, 68, a little bit of a warm on Sunday. But It's not great. No threat of severe weather. If we're trying to find a silver lining here, you could maybe see a thunderstorm south Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, we aren't expecting any strong storms. It's too cold for that. The thing that stinks about this stretch is the rain just kind of hangs around. We are in a pattern where we're likely to see at least shower chances through most of next week. I've got Friday as dry. That might be about it. For the moment, we're dry in the city. Clouds hanging out. We're at 73. Cool tonight, down to 61. And then those highs only in the mid-60s tomorrow. I mentioned a warm-up. Here it comes. Into the 80s by Wednesday. Friday, into the mid-80s. Thursday could see a 90-degree day for the holiday of Juneteenth. At least now, next weekend looks dry. It's the first week of December, so that's trying to make up.
It's actually good timing there. All right, Matt, thanks. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. We have New York Live up next. We'll see you back here for News 4 New York at 11. Great night.
Yeah, life is all fun and games. All fun and games, man. It's all fun and games. You still under your head? You still under your head? Raise your head up. Come on, man. At least raise your head up a little bit, man. Alright? Straighten out. Forgot to put the chucks. Damn. Forgot to put the chucks, man. I'm hungry too, yo. I lose my mind when I'm hungry. Think you can raise up for me so I can put the chucks? Alright. Put your hands over there and pull up the thing. Yeah. Hold there and pull up. Put your feet up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pull. No help, bro. Come on. Pick it up. Pick it up. Like I'm changing your path. Alright, straighten out. Just straighten out. You know what's so funny with him? You know what's so funny with him? The more you help him, the more he makes it harder. That's that schizophrenic shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe in my mind playing games with me. But the more you help him, the more he gets lazy. But remember, young man, he's 80, you 50. So you just gotta keep your
his relentless advocacy for Harlem.
Alright, let me go to eat, man.
Public service during a funeral mass.
My wife told me my food is cold.
Good evening. We thank you for joining us. I'm Natalie Pasquarella. David Usher on assignment. We begin with Iran's major response to Israel's attack on its nuclear and military facilities. The U.S. say it is helping Israel shoot down hundreds of missiles from Iran as Israelis are being told to shelter in place. At this hour, no word of any casualties, but explosions have been reported in Tel Aviv. It comes one day after Israel launched a major strike on Iran's nuclear facilities and military sites, killing Iran's top generals and scientists. The IDF saying it hit more than 200 targets, calling it a preemptive strike to destroy Iran's nuclear capabilities. President Trump urged Iran to reach a deal with the U.S. on its nuclear program, warning, if not, the attacks, quote, will only get worse, end quote. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made a direct appeal to the people of Iran today.
The Islamic regime, which has oppressed you for nearly 50 years, threatens to destroy my country, the State of Israel. And as we achieve our objectives, we're also clearing the path for you to achieve your objective, which is freedom.
Netanyahu says the strikes on Iran will continue for as many days as needed. Now, here in the city, we know the NYPD is ramping up security at Jewish and Israeli sites as a precaution. Now, protests planned for this weekend are expected to dwarf the largest protests we saw in Lower Manhattan this week. Tomorrow, demonstrations against President Trump.
By the time I come back downstairs
Activists
That
are
man
calling
be
them
sliding off the
No
bed.
Kings
I don't know how he does it.
News
He gets all the
Fox
sheets
says
off the
how law
bed.
enforcement is trying to make sure things
I
stay
don't.
peaceful
I can't.
and safe.
I don't understand how he does it, but yeah, I might have to put a camera up in here and check him out. How he do these things, man. Yeah.
The mayor and NYPD outlining their goal for tomorrow's protest.
All right, it's time for me to eat now.
To see large crowds protesting across